Good morning, Journey Tipsters. Today is Thursday and it's September 7th, 2023. Let's see what we have going on Journey Jumpstart this morning. I know that it's going to look very similar or almost exactly the same as it did yesterday because I want to still talk about showing love. So remember, we're focused on our story values and we have assembly tomorrow where we'll be celebrating all of our story values to kick off our school year. But in particular, we are going to be focused on showing love. So let's do our hand signals together. Even my fifth graders, even if you think that you're too big for this, no, you're not. Remember, at some point you were in first grade with me, and I know you know your story values. You should be leading the school in these story values. So let's go. Show love. Teach each other like a light bulb going off in your head. One family, ready to try again, and you are important. So, in order to show love to yourself, come to school every day prepared and with a positive attitude. I think sometimes this one can be kind of hard, especially if you've had a really hard morning, or maybe your brother or sister said something to you in the car that you didn't like, or maybe you got in trouble with your parents, or maybe you just have a classmate who isn't very kind to you. It's kind of hard to come to school with a positive attitude, but I want you to really, really try to think about how can I change my day? Because we all have the power to change our own day. So sometimes I come to school without such a positive attitude because I'm tired or I have a lot of stress or there's something at school that's bothering me, but I have to remember that I get to choose what kind of day I have and I get to choose what I let bother me. So I can choose to change it into a positive attitude and be ready to learn and ready to try again. So I just want you to really think about that. How can you change? Like, even if something happens during the day that puts you in a negative mood, how can you change that into a positive attitude? I show love to my teacher by listening while he or she is teaching. That's so important because if you're talking during that time, two things are happening. You're not listening, so you're not learning. But also, your teacher isn't getting the love that he or she deserves because they've prepared lessons for you. They've prepared how to teach you certain things. And then when you're talking, it shows disrespect that you don't care about what they have to say. And then I show love to my classmates by saying kind words to them. And I'm still always looking for that in our classroom. Like, how do you say something kind to make their day better? So just think about those things. Okay, we have some announcements. Today, Kinder is testing for their reading map. So let's send them lots of good vibes over to Building B because we want them to do a really good job on their map test today. Remember, we're working toward those dojo experiences. So teachers, make sure you're giving out dojo points. I was in a lot of classrooms yesterday and I didn't hear any dojo points being given for students who are doing a really, really good job and for whole class dojo points because we are working on making sure that we get these prizes and these experiences as a team. Okay. Assembly, tomorrow's assembly. I don't know who got invited yesterday. Miss Caldamas didn't send me any pictures, but that's okay. I know that there were some kindergarten classes that got invited and some first grade classes that got invited. I hope you were someone who got invited yesterday. So if you have that invitation, then you're ready to go for assembly tomorrow. We are leveling up in our Lexia and Imagine Math. Remember, I'm going to start posting on Journey Jumpstart next week. My classes that are leveling up and really using their minutes wisely. All right, Kipsters. I know we're going to have a great day at Journey Primary School. Love.